Hello everybody, I'm MiniMasterGG, or you may know me as MiniTDM. So basically, I started the MiniTDM in 2021. I had no idea where the channel would go, or how successful it will become. With 23,000 subscribers and 7 million total views, I want to share with you how to become a successful influencer clipper, or how to not make the same mistakes I did while being a DanTDM fan channel. I want to note that I'm not technically a professional advice. This is something I've learnt and something with my experience I can try and give away. And the channel you want to clip, don't clip multiple channels at once. That was my mistake I made with MiniTDM. I did Stampy, I did DanTDM, and I did Popular and Remote. Shows with whatever was popular the most, that was Dan, and I stuck with DanTDM only from then on. Double down on content that you see that goes viral. For example, for me, it was my DanTDM every intros. That's why I kept doing every intros every now and again. Or DanTDM says his intro. There's multiple versions where Dan says his intro, so I double down on that content. Stuff like the KSI drama, I doubled down on that until the KSI drama was dry. So basically, if you see a video do really well, double down on it until that topic is not relevant anymore. You need to double down on stuff like that. Experiment with new content. I actually experimented with DanTDM News. It was a flop at first. It was doing terribly. The DanTDM News series, where I would report on everything DanTDM from his Twitter, Instagram, or anywhere that isn't on YouTube. I would report on anything DanTDM until the series randomly took off one day, and now it's almost got 1 million total views. Never be scared to experiment with new things. Hello, Editor Mini here. I forgot to mention, utilize playlists. It's great. It's actually helped me out a lot. Make a playlist for like nostalgia, make a playlist for like news or something. Just utilize playlists. Not only is it in Google search results, but it's in YouTube search results, and it will help you out a load. Not just that, it's you being organized, putting videos into playlists. And I wish I was more organised with my main channel, MiniMasterGG, because I don't do it as much. But yeah, use playlists, it'll help you out a ton. If the channel that you're going for has been going for a very long time, I recommend doing nostalgia-based content at first to boost your views. People love nostalgia. Use community posts as a weapon in a way. I get people all the time asking me on my community tab, "Who are you? I always see you on my community posts." And I say to them, in replies, I usually introduce myself to those people who say, "Who are you?" I usually introduce who I am, what my purpose is, and usually most of the time they check out my channel and my content and hit a subscribe. Or some people are just generally rude, saying, "Why are you in my recommended?" Well, I'm in your recommended because you're obviously interested in DanTDM or Minecraft or something similar. That's why you're in my recommended. Brand your channel like a fan channel to avoid the comments, because I got loads of comments when I first started. "Ooh, nice video, Dan. Didn't know that DanTDM owned this channel." I was like, oh my goodness, I need to brand this differently. So I did. I put on the banner fan channel. For the longest time I put / DanTDM fan channel, but then when I slowly got bigger and bigger, I removed it because people knew I was a fan channel. Thank you Max the Panda for making my profile picture and making it more obvious that I am a fan channel. You don't have anyone who can make you art. You can also pay for people on Fiverr, or you can make your own art if you are good at art. But I recommend not using one of DanTDM's old logos, even though he may have not used it in years. The reason is people can mistake you for the real deal, which is weird. Same goes for any other influencer. I'm just using DanTDM as a example here. But basically, if you use any other YouTuber, don't brand it like them. You can have similarities, like with me, I have the DanTDM goggles still. Brand yourself like a fan channel and don't use official media / logos. I recommend turning on notifications for the channels. I also recommend maybe even make a private Discord server if you want, where you set up a YouTube bot that pings you as soon as they post on social media. Then you're instantly there. You can post a news video about them, or you can clip a clip from them, etc. That's how I was so fast with DanTDM stuff. There was a Discord bot in a Discord that I was in. It would notify me every time that DanTDM would upload. I would skim through the video, find something, or even look at the comments, see if someone's put timestamps, clip it. The best things I would do, it's also the slowest way, is download the whole video via 4K video downloader, then find the timestamp on there in your editing software. It's not the easiest. Speaking of editing software, I use DaVinci Resolve. It's like Premiere Pro but free, and it's great, to be honest. I also use for thumbnails, I use Photopea, basically like Photoshop but an online browser. You can actually get it as an app by clicking more, install, and then click as add app. It's great. I love Photopea. It's great for what I need to do, but I don't recommend stealing thumbnails. I recommend making your own thumbnails from the start. You could take a snippet of a video and make it look interesting. Like, a lot of my thumbnails on my videos are just snippets from Dan's videos, maybe like zoomed in or cropped. You don't need to make stuff look incredibly interesting, especially with fan channels, because they'll just click anyway. But nostalgia is a great bait to bait new people in, because that's how I started the channel, is by getting nostalgia in as like a basis and then trying with new things. Get tools, so basically get like plugins called VidIQ, Tubebuddy. This will help you with utilizing your YouTube titles, your YouTube descriptions, your tags, what category your videos should be in. It's great for stuff like that, and I recommend VidIQ. I'm a bit biased on VidIQ over Tubebuddy. I recommend them. Utilize the title and description. Like I said, make sure that your title and description stands out. Titles, as I say, if something, it should really stand out. Have it in full bold text. You'll see all the time that sometimes I might put DanTDM says his new intro, or DanTDM says his intro again. I make sure that says is really showing in the title. He is saying the intro, but it's like block capitals of saying says, or something that really, you know, motivates someone to click that video. It's either the thumbnail or the title that gets someone to click. Don't clickbait too much. You can clickbait, you can have fun. Say if they're in drama, you can put up fake tweets and stuff, but don't over exaggerate the clickbait. Do it lower. Be a bit naughty about the clickbait, but don't clickbait way too much. Utilize stuff like YouTube Studios. Get the YouTube Studio app on your phone. Reply to as many comments as you can. For my time, I've actually replied to over 100,000 comments, and nobody has been left unread on the channel. Everyone has been read unless you leave a reply. I usually don't reply to replies, but always make sure to comment back to commenters, because they're the reason you're going to grow and be successful. You need to read your comments. Don't get too addicted like I did, because I spent about 2 hours one day going through all my comments because one day a video blew up. Don't do what I do and ruin my day with comments. Sure, you can do that, but if you're going to be like, oh, I'm scrolling through all these, I'm not going to get through everyone. Do a few at a time. If it's building up too much, then scroll through them if you have the time. Always reply to your comments. That's one way of growing a YouTube channel. Not just any fan channel. Any YouTube channel that you want to grow, you need to reply to your comments. You need to engage with your community. That's why I say use community posts as well. Let your videos stand out. Don't even need to look great. If you look at most of my videos, like one of them is a DanTDM clip of him saying his old intro. It's just literally a still image of him waving to the camera, but that has 3.3 million views, which is insane. But I want to say thank you so much for watching this video. I think this is everything for now. If you need any more tips or any more guidance on how to start a fan channel, maybe that's for DanTDM, maybe that's for a different YouTuber that you may watch, just wanted to give out my knowledge on everything that I've done as an influencer clipper per se. Basically, just have fun. You also have got to realize if you're doing it on YouTube, you have to do it for an audience that is interested and make sure that they'll click. If you don't think they're clicking, maybe your thumbnail isn't doing too well. Sometimes I change a thumbnail and title like 8 times before it actually takes off. Never delete old content. Leave it up. Have fun. Don't do too much YouTube shorts as well. As a small creator, it won't help you. Thank you so much for watching. One extra tip, remove a dead space. What I mean by that, remove silences. If you have a silence, remove it. If you need to go to the bathroom and there's a long silence, remove it. You don't want your videos to be, well, boring. Remove silences as much as possible. Don't remove too many, or it can make the video sound like it's very, very choppy.